I like to present the core methodology of fractals. As you can see on the chart here, the market is a chaotic event adventure, and the way things work, when you have a trend on a market going down or going up, okay, that's called your initial condition. Okay, you got a rally, everybody jumps in. You got a decline when price take advantage of it. Now, when the initial condition ends or begins, okay, that's because of a fractal. The fractals resolve chaos. So if the market is going up, how far do we know the market will go up? We don't know. Although you can take a guess at it, okay. But the truth of the matter is that top will be ending on a rally to the fractal. Okay, so again, the fractals will resolve that chaos, i.e., the initial condition is going up, fractal appears, and it goes down. Before, we don't know until another fractal appears. Okay, then the initial condition going down will go back up again. Okay, now we're looking here at the Dow, and we have a standalone fractal all by itself. Okay, the market is going up. That's your initial condition. How far will it continue to go up? Well, a fractal will appear. We're looking at the Dow fractal on a weekly chart. Okay, very typical. You can find a fractal in any time frame, any market. Okay, now based on the Dow chart here, provided by Neil, we can expect a turn. How far it will turn, we don't know. Okay, the initial condition changed, and we have another trend going down. That's the Dow. That's very bearish. Okay, that's on a weekly chart. You can find fractals on stocks, FX, gold, whatever. Okay, so we're looking for a turn down here. In fact, that might be the uptick on the Dow. Okay, so we resolved the trend. Fractals offer the trends going up and going down. Again, the fractals offer the trends going up and going down. You can map the market. Okay. Now here we have a couple examples of the initial condition going down here, right? Well, it's turned because of a fractal. Now it's turning up. Here's a typical setup for Sunday. We have a fractal going down, and then how far will it go down? Well, we have the bottom here. Now we have another fractal here. That's called a slider. What that means, we have fractal top, and the trend should reverse down. Okay, so we have a bottom there. We have a bottom here. And now a new trend is appearing because of a fractal. All you have to do is look for the fractal. Here's a announcement of that fractal, this chart here, and we did a zoom on that. And whenever you detect form like this, equal leg, the slide, okay, that's the top. Fractals do lag. You have to give yourself a little time for that fractal to evolve. If we remain below the top here, the trend will continue to go down. We break the start of the initial condition here, the trend will be down. Okay. The fractals can give you precise parameters for a trade. Here we have one for Sunday. We're going to sort the bottom here. We'll put a stop there. So fractals can define your risk. Let me repeat that. Fractals can define your risk. Okay? You don't have to jump in and do trade. You have to have a system where you have an entry point, you have boundaries, when to get in, when to get out, when to again. The initial condition of any market, okay, that is a rally or decline, is disrupted by a fractal. Fractals signify a turn, for example, up or down. Now, there are growth fractals, decaying fractals. Growth means a rally, decay means a decline. Identifying the fractals, okay, will show you the trend change. For example, you see a top coming, you see a bottom coming. Fractal sets determine the tops and bottoms for direction on the market. Again, here's a slider there. That's an example of a decaying fractal top. It's coined a slider. So again, the main point I like to make today is that chaos, okay, the direction of the market, it goes up, it goes down, it stops, it goes sideways. Okay, that's all due to a fractal. That's how chaos is resolved. We don't want to go into chaos theory here, but the bottom line is that the fractal will resolve, will continue the initial condition of movement. Okay, down here is an excellent example of standalone fractal. You have one leg here, the other leg get a little bit smaller, another little bump up. It's being exhausted. Okay, so the fractal here is telling us that we have a top, and we should have uh, a turn down. And that's how you trade any market using the fractal sets. Now, the fractal sets are in the library, or you can visit Neil's panel. He'll point out the fractals to you every day, every hour on a lot of markets. Okay, so the idea again is to identify these particular fractals. Okay, all we're doing, looking for similarity. We're looking for something exact as standalone fractal, something similar, and semi-quasi, which is somewhat similar, but maybe not. Okay, and here's a setup for Sunday. We break the channel here. We're going down. Okay, here's another good example of a stock, a standalone fractal. Look what happened. Okay, initial condition was going up. That's a rally. Okay. Then we have a fractal appearing, which is going to change the initial condition of a rally to the top, and then the trend is down. How far the trend will go, we don't know until we get another fractal. Trend is going up. There's a fractal indicating the bottom here. You would have to go back on all the time frames, uh, probably about 24 charts to identify that. But once the rally began here, that's your initial condition. Okay, how far will it go up? We don't know until another fractal appears. One did appear. And you'll see this fractal all the time on all financial markets. So when you see it, you can define the risk, starts going down. Okay. Boom. Okay, that's called a listed decaying fractal. But it's in the larger movement, so it's nested. Ideally, you would want to catch that fractal all by itself. That's called a standalone fractal. That's really reliable. Okay, but this works out too. So you have to look at fractals all by themselves or within another fractal tree. So I hope today I gave you a good idea of how the fractals work, and particularly this Dow fractal. You find these on every market. Again, remember, chaos, step one, step two, that's the initial condition, step three, top or bottom for a fractal turn. All you can do with the market is identify the turns. How far down or how far up, we don't know. Okay, it's chaos. Conditions change constantly, and what we're doing here is mapping the market turns here. Okay, we'll find out what happens Monday to that dial, but we're expecting big decline here shortly, and this would be a good entry point here. We're looking at the futures here, okay? But again, we define our risk, we identify the top, you know when to get in, when to get out, when to add, all due to the picture. Picture. Hank Wernicke, signing off.